It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the morning edition. This is for Thursday, the 10th of June. I'm James Spann. Weather not changing much today. A few showers and thunderstorms are likely. Some spots getting heavy amounts of rain. The showers will likely be more scattered in nature by the time the weekend gets here. There's the upper air look. And again, today we have broad troughing across the region and a very moist air mass in place with high precipitable water values. That was the radar early this morning, a little before 5 o'clock. A new batch of rain and storms pushing into West Alabama. And that's prompted some flash flood warnings over in Mississippi. And that will be advancing eastward this morning. And more storms will likely fire this afternoon. Temperatures upper 60s and low 70s, highs low 80s today. Many spots could stay in the 70s all day because of the clouds and rain. Got a flash flood watch for parts of west central Alabama over to Birmingham. This includes places like Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, Jasper, Fayette, Vernon, Hamilton, Double Springs, Reform, and Aniana. And around the nation, we note a number of heat advisories for parts of the central U.S. and excessive heat warnings in effect for the deserts of Arizona, where an upper high is going to bring some really sizzling heat to that region. Got a marginal risk of severe storms west of the state today, but the big risk is way up north, parts of Montana, the Dakotas, and Nebraska. There's an enhanced risk of severe storms there. Tomorrow, a marginal risk from Kansas City up to Omaha. And day 3, which is Saturday, got a small marginal risk over parts of Colorado and New Mexico. This is the excessive rain outlook today. And we noticed that there is a moderate risk of flooding and excessive rain over parts of West Alabama back into central Mississippi. And again, we've got flash flood warnings in effect already for parts of that region in Mississippi this morning. Overall, here's the rain for the next 7 days. Again, much of the west is dry. Down here, rain totals 1 to 2 inches for the central counties of the state. And understand, there could be more than that just today. But again, we do think the showers start to thin out this weekend, and next week should be considerably drier, although we'll still have some risk of showers around. In the tropics, things are quiet across the Atlantic basin. And the Hurricane Center has taken off that low risk of development for the Southwest Caribbeans. They're expecting no tropical systems for the next 5 days. But again, we're seeing evidence in global models of maybe something forming in the Western Gulf toward the middle or end of next week, in about a week from now. We'll talk about that in modeling as we go. This is the GFS, the 06Z run, valid today at 4. Upper high off to the west, troughing in the northwest. And again, weak, broad troughing here. And today will be a day with a lot of clouds, scattered to numerous showers and storms. Rain could be heavy at times, especially for the central counties of the state. Highs low 80s in most spots. This is the high-res NAM at 6 o'clock. And again, we stress the radar won't look exactly like that. The convection-allowing models have not been performing well in this pattern. There's probably going to be more rain around than that. Tomorrow, not much change. Occasionally cloudy with scattered to numerous showers and storms. Highs low to mid-80s. And then Saturday, drier air begins to push in here. Still, understand, there will be scattered storms on Saturday, but just not as many. And the heat levels begin to rise. We could touch 90 on Saturday. And then Sunday, pretty much the same thing. Only isolated storms, partially sunny, highs around 90. Monday looks pretty dry. Lots of sunshine. Will be close to 90. This is precipitable water on Monday. And you see the difference, the shades of blue. That's much, much drier air dropping into the northern two-thirds of the state. This is Tuesday, mostly dry with only isolated showers. Wednesday, a front pushes in from the north, and that might kick off a few showers and storms. And once that thing passes, the dew points could come way down toward the middle or end of next week. This is Thursday, a week from today, troughing on the East Coast, and again, a really dry air mass. And if this is right, we might even see a couple of spots hitting the 50s early Thursday or Friday morning of next week. That'll feel pretty good as these high dew points get out of here for a couple of days. We'll go out 10 days. This is Saturday, June 19th. Ridge in the west, trough in the east, and that looks pretty quiet with only isolated showers. We do note on Saturday the 19th, the European shows a tropical system coming up through the Sabine River, the Sabine Pass, Texas-Louisiana border. And it's been quite consistent in the idea. It's got support from the ensemble, so we'll be watching the Western Gulf. And if by chance that's correct, the heavier rains would be a little west of the state, Louisiana and Mississippi. But again, 10 days out, we all know, doesn't mean a lot at this point. Rain for Birmingham off the European ensemble. Look at some of the members go over 16 inches. Needless to say, we'll toss those out, and that would be potential from some tropical system. But forget that. You want to look at the mean. the green line, and that's running between 3 and 4 inches between now and the 25th of June. Temperatures low 90s likely, 90 for the weekend, low 90s early next week. And then look at the cooler nights toward the end of next week. 65 on Thursday morning. That's those lower dew points coming in about a week. And the CPC outlook, this is for June 17th through June the 23rd. The west will be above average, the east below average, including down here in the deep south. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 3 o'clock this afternoon. If you can, catch us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless. Hey, this is James Spann. I think one of the best parts of my job, getting to do weather programs in schools. During regular times, I'm in a school once or twice a day, teaching students, mostly in elementary schools, things about weather and science. It's a really great part of my job. In fact, if I wasn't a television meteorologist, I would be a third grade science teacher. But one thing I've noticed over the years, some children, not all, but some, develop a genuine fear, a phobia of weather, especially thunderstorms and tornadoes. To offset that, I commissioned a couple of creative members of my family to write a series of children's books about weather. And the first one is out. Benny and Chipper, Be Prepared, Not Scared. Your kids will absolutely love Benny the Bear and his best pal, Chipper the Beagle Dog. It's a really good read about thunderstorms and tornadoes and how it's okay to be a little afraid, but you don't have to be really afraid. As long as you're prepared, you understand them, you know what to do, and you take care of yourself. Information is very powerful, and that starts a process of kids overcoming that fear. And this book is a really good read for any elementary school student. My friend Ginger Z of ABC News in New York, the chief meteorologist there, wrote a foreword here. Jeremy Davis, an illustrator, really makes Benny and Chipper come to life. It's a great read, and your kids will love it. I would encourage you to get a copy, and we'll have future books with Benny and Chipper about things like thunderstorms and the science behind them, tornadoes, and hurricanes. So get your copy today. Right now it's available online at Spann Book, with 2 N's, spannbook.com. And you'll see some other cool stuff there as well. Benny and Chipper, Prepared Not Scared. Get your kids a copy today.